idea of bubble grinding out here in the desert makes me want to kill myself. I mean, dude, I need to just fucking look around and grab shit, because it looks like a... What the fuck is this?
That's wrong.
This is bad.
The dust is making it hard to see. Pull back, or else we'll get separated.
I want to die. I want to die. Why won't it stop? Why does it keep going? Dude, this is shit. This is not what I signed up for.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Why did I have to lose that one fucking video? I just needed one video and I could have been done tonight. And now I am forced to record one extra video.
Huh, looks like a chest.
I hate everything. Especially when it seems that level grinding is gonna have to be done out here in this godforsaken horrible desert. Oh Jesus. Somebody save me. I need saving. That's how big they... Oh! I have never seen... Why does it even spread out? This is just awful. This is purely fucking horrid. Well, he's dead as fuck. Looks like we found some cargo. Doesn't seem to have dropped that long ago. Maybe it fell off when the caravan got attacked by those monsters. I don't see any camels anywhere. Think those monsters gobbled up our objective? Aaron, don't say things like that. That poor camel. I'm kidding, small fry. Chill out. Let's assume it's still with us. We need to figure out what direction it went once it got separated. Given the climate and heat, my bets that either took off for a watering hole or went to find some shade. But according to the map, there's nowhere to drink. Actually, camels don't necessarily need an oasis or anything to stay hydrated. They can break off cacti and suck up the water. Even the Kruger do that when they have to work in the real wastelands. Nice. I think you're onto something, Fairy. Any camel worth its salt in the desert is bound to know something. That's interesting. I wouldn't have considered cacti. What do you know? I actually learned something new from our pipsqueak. Stop it, you guys. You're gonna make me blush. But, unfortunately, I didn't see any cacti that have been nibbled on recently. Well, what if we went somewhere to try and get out of the sandstorm first? I could see someone taking shelter and staying hydrated using the cacti there. Then how about we try heading in, say that direction? Looks pretty rocky. Probably makes for decent protection against the winds. Yeah, I'd say it's worth checking out. Let's see what we can find over there. Jesus Christ. This is truly horrible. Hey, look, it's under attack. Oh, hell. That must be our camel. Better step in before things go south. My feet feel like boulders at this point, but now's not the time to complain. That's right, we got a camel to save.
Deploying shards.
Why did you have to
If
get
you're going to
the
boost, then do
critical?
it now.
Why? Why did you have to get the critical? Why? Why? Why?
Activating drive.
Now's a good time to boost.
Fuck it.
Go time!
Activating
Out with
skill.
a bang! Soar for me!
Boost
Now
gauge
you
limit
fuck.
crushed.
Activating drive. Do
Ow.
your worst. Activating drive.
Well, fuck you very much.
There.
Hit him fast, Fairy. Eat this!
Here goes.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
I've got you now. Burn! Yes! Random light. White heel.
Thanks, I'll take that. Get out of here! A chance! Now you won't fart! It's over!
Ooh, that had me worried for a moment. I know. I just glad we were able to find the camel in one piece. Judging by those cacti chunks, my hunch was right. He must have been thirsty and came over for a drink. I bet he's pretty tired from hauling all the cargo around. Poor guy. What about the goods? That raw cacao stuff still intact? Not that I care that much. It just sucked to come this far and have nothing to show for it. Let's go find out. Hold on a sec. Well, how's it look? Is our work paying off or what?
I'm so anxious. Van looks so tense. It's rubbing off on me now.
Van? Man, if Van just fell on the floor and was like, yeah.
Thanks a ton. You kids saved my hide. You guys are out there so long I was starting to get worried. I sent out danger. I'd send you. Thanks for dragging this poor guy back. Now I can finally rest easy and get on with my business.
It took a little effort to track him down, but by adios, we managed to wrangle him up. I was expecting to get a little exercise out of our desert trek, but it still gets pretty rough out there.
Definitely. The glare from the sun is so intense, not to mention all the clouds of the sand. I'm glad we were back in town. That's okay, because all that effort was finally about to pay off. We're gonna be able to have some of that cacao, right?
That's what we're about to find out. The cacao pods themselves look just fine, but what about the pulp? Is the raw cacao inside still okay?
About that. I opened one of the pods up and luckily there was hardly any damage. It's a miracle they emerged out of the ambush in this state. I'm incredibly grateful. So yes, you all have definitely earned some raw cacao. It's got a distinct flavor to it, but hopefully you'll like it.
It's white. I would have expected cacao pulp would be dark in color, like chocolate. This is so interesting. It doesn't resemble chocolate at all, but it still looks amazing. I can't wait to try it.
Makes sense. You need the beans in order for it to be brown. Anyway, this stuff isn't going to drink itself. Here goes. Well, damn. This stuff's pretty legit.
I feel more energized just drinking it. It reminds me of fruit juice from the south. I'm also amazed at how different it tastes compared to the Melfita, despite coming from the same plant. It's just a little bitter, but that doesn't stop it from being really smooth.
Hell yeah. This is even better than what I'd heard. The balance of sweetness and sourness is just perfect.
I could see myself getting addicted. I'm impressed it doesn't take much pulp to get such a dense flavor too. Definitely something only Mother Nature could cook up. Really, it's wild you can only make such things with the same cacao pod between this stuff and chocolate.
I'm glad you all like it so much. Sounds like I made the right choice rewarding you with it then. I'll be sure to deposit some good hard mirror as soon as we're good here.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for the drinks. Couldn't have asked for a better bonus.
Not at all. I'm the one who's grateful. You went out and saved my camel's life. That was no small feat. I can only thank Alusha for guiding us to one another. Farewell, my friends.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Reward deposited.
Okay.
Going out in the desert was horrible.
Mommy, Daddy, hurry.
Shut the fuck up about your mommy and daddy. I'll fucking harm you.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong.
Hey there. What'll it be?
All about that evasion, it
See ya.
seems. Are you the guys I think you are? Yeah, we're here with Arc Red Solutions. We're here to take care of the 4 SPG you left. I take it you're Marcelo, the guy who posted it?
I'm your guy. Boy, am I glad to see you.
You wrote that somebody is demanding hush money for you to stay quiet about your gray market business?
This merch must be what makes your little enterprise not quite squeaky clean, eh?
I don't see what the big deal is. He just has lots of stuff. Though, wait, if you look closely, the brand logos look weird. What gives?
I get it. We got stalls like this back where I'm from, except the stuff those guys have tends to be more bogus looking.
You've got it. I sell bootleg stuff, while I would prefer to sell high-quality imitation goods.
Yeah, sure. Think you sound just a hair more respectable, I guess. Still a fraudster at the end of the day, though.
No, that's just the thing. I'm not even out to scam anybody. I always tell them up front that my stuff's fake, so they know exactly what they're getting.
Really? But why would anybody buy fake stuff?
Because you get the fake and look really fancy for a tiny fraction of the price. There's demand out there for what I offer, I tell you.
Oh, I guess that's one way to look at it. Do the actual makers of the originals know what you're doing, though? Wouldn't they try to sue you if they found out?
Like I said, I'm not out here telling folks that this stuff's the real deal. That's just straight up legit. I mean, wait, legit? Where did you get legit? You meant to say that was illegal. You know what? You really got some problems. I think someone needs to revoke your speaking privileges. You need to go to bed. You're not even thinking right. Now, but if I sell it all as imitation stuff up front, then I'm just barely in the clear. At least, that's what I'd like to believe.
I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure this is all still against the law. You're making Mirror riding on the coattails of real designers without their permission.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
Straddling that line is how you get by selling them bootlegs in broad daylight. Until someone tries to extort you so they keep quiet about the illegality of it all, that is. So let's hear it. Who's giving you grief?
That's what makes this whole mess so tricky to deal with. It's a cop who been threatening me.
Oh shit, for real? You're not pulling our leg, are you?
Yeah, I find that a little hard to believe.
It's true. If you reported me, best case scenario, I'd be kicked out of here. Worst case, they book me. Bester says if I don't want that, I have to pay him in order to get him to look the other way. I got until tomorrow to get 30,000 Mura together, or else he gonna raise hell. Look, I'm not stupid. If I get myself arrested, it's what it's gonna come down to. I'll just close up my shop. I don't want that kind of trouble. But don't you guys think demanding hush money out of me is absurd?
I don't know if I call it absurd exactly. I can see why he'd do it, but it does tell me that this town's got crooked cops.
You bet it does. That's why I reached out to you folks. I want you guys to track this guy down and get him to stop. There's nobody else I can turn to. I sure as hell can't talk to the cops, and the guild is off limits to given what I do. And there ain't no way I got 30,000 Mura to spare. My sales aren't even that good. You guys gotta help me. I'm begging you here.
That's not for you to decide, pal. What's it gonna be, Chief? We doing this or not? Alright, we're on it. We'll have a word with your cop buddy.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Things might not be all that above board here, but what this guy's doing ain't exactly legal either. With any luck, if we play our cards right, we might be able to get him to the back off without you having to close up the shop.
But how do we find this bad cop anyway? That's the question.
Well, how would you guys go about looking for one? You kids are smart. I want to hear my assistant's opinions. Nice, making your lackeys do all the hard work. I see how it is.
It's hard to know where to begin. All we can really gather is from the seller's testimony that the police officer in question is male. But I'm sure there are lots of male police officers in the city. There's hardly enough to narrow down a culprit.
Guess our only option is to start chatting up pigs and see what we can get out of them. Only question is how to approach them. Can exactly just waltz up and ask, "Yo, you got any buddies who were bribing taking rats?"
True, that would just provoke them, and goddess help us if we ask the culprit on accident. I know! What if we pretend to be customers who lost money to the seller?
You lost me, Pipsqueak. What do we get out of going to all this trouble?
I was thinking it could give us an idea about what the police are doing about our client in the first place. If we know what they're doing about guys like him, maybe they'll give us a clue. I see. That's a smart idea, actually. Good thinking, Fairy.
Sounds like we're going to have to pound some pavement. But hell, if I think I can get anything better to do, I'm game.
I didn't think it was that clever, but think it'll work?
Yeah, the idea's got potential. Pretty sharp for a newcomer, actually. We'll try your idea and see what it gets us. Now let's roll.
Okay, time to get to work.
I know the Summer said the cop threatening him was a guy, but that's not to leave any stone unturned when investigating things. Excuse me, you got a second to talk?
Sure, no problem. What can I do for you?
Yeah, we just realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. And we tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Is there anything you can do to help? Doesn't feel fair for the guy to just leave us high and dry like that.
Oh wow, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry you had to deal with that. If this was any other time, I'd be more than happy to go over and try to help you all. Unfortunately, with the film festival nearly upon us, we really had to pick and choose what problems get priority. Does that mean you won't be able to do anything? Sadly, yes. Damn it. Those bootleggers are a real handful. Just in general, it's difficult for us to keep them in check. But just to be clear, I do absolutely intend to help. I don't want scum like him to get off scot-free. I'll give you a complaint form. Once you filled it out, you can bring it to the station when you have time. It'll have to wait until after the festival though, but you can be sure I'll recommend he's at least warned, if not outright removed. That's fair, we can do that. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us.
Okay, time to hit up another cop and see what they got.
Nate? Is it you?
Hey buddy, how's your hot date going?
Don't call me buddy. We are not friends. I'm not interested in shooting the breeze with you. Oh, but of course, that doesn't apply to you, Agnes. If you need help with anything, I'm always happy to talk. A little cozy with her, aren't you, baby? Talking to other women while you're out on a date with your girlfriend? Points for bravery, I guess. Well, it's not like that, sweetie. I promise, I only meant to talk to her in any capacity as a policeman. There's nothing between us. Yes, I thought we should try asking Detective Nate about the crooked policeman, since it's his line of work and all. But if he's here off duty, then...
Yeah, not to mention that he might not have much to say about that or the bootlegger in general. That's my thinking. Could end up being more trouble than it's worth in the end.
Guess we better back off and look elsewhere.
Just once I wish it wasn't so blistering hot. Sorry to bug you, pal. Got a minute? Sure, do you guys need something? Yeah, we just realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Bootlegger trouble, eh? Yeah, we've got a handful of those around the city. I feel your pain. Those guys are smooth talkers. They can get you to part with your money before you know it.
You're telling us. Is there anything you can do to help?
Well, I'm going to be frank with you. Dealing with those guys is like playing a game of cat and mouse. You can file the papers and serve them a warning, but another one will spring up and take their place. It's a pain to be out of some money, but it probably wasn't that much you lost in the grand scheme of things, right?
I guess so.
Then I'll just take the hit and move on. Sad to say, but be glad that's all it'll cost you. Oh, it's our fault we got scammed, is that it? I thought the good, upstanding officers of the law were supposed to care about justice. Don't get preachy with me, kid. Fact is, we've got our hands full and we have to pick our fights. With all the security we have to provide for the actors and venues, we're swamped as it is with this damn film festival. Hell, we've had to call in additional help from other precincts so we have enough boots on the ground. Look, I get what you might not like it, but we straight up don't have time to pursue every little thing that comes up right now. Sucks for me too. All these damn tourists make it tough to skip out on the job. I heard that, you know. But if that's the way it is, I think we're done here. Come on, guys. Okay, time to hit up another cop.
Sounds good to me.
No? There's another cop? I
What
didn't
are we
know there
waiting
was another
for?
cop this way. There was a cop up there? I didn't know there was a cop up here.
A real oasis.
Hey man, got a few seconds to talk? Certainly. How may I help you all? Yeah, we just realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but that guy won't hear any of it. He what? That's outrageous. I'm so sorry you all fell victim to that. The Tharbad police view the rampant counterfeiting in this town as a serious problem. Your case deserves urgent attention from us, rest assured. That seller won't get away with this. He will be brought to justice, I promise. Well, glad someone out here cares about the little guy. Of course. It's an officer's duty above all else to keep the people of the city safe. I'm more than happy to assist. Tell me, where is this scam artist located?
It's on the street that runs by the casino. Oh crap, did I make a mistake? Should I have made something up?
No, that's okay. I think it'll all work out. The street, huh? I never heard of any bootleggers operating there before. Wait, you know? I just remembered. The higher-ups said that we're supposed to prioritize the film festival for now. So as much as I want to drop everything and investigate this cellar, I'll probably have to wait to look into it another day. But don't you all worry. I'll do everything I can to make sure you folks get every mirror back.
That's good to know. Thank you for listening to us.
Cool. We look forward to hearing good news then. Are we looking at his arm to see that he's jittery or something? Huh. What's his deal? Yeah, he's supposed to be jittery. I think that's enough sleuthing around for now. We got a bombshell to deal with already.
We do? I mean, we talked to a bunch of people, but it sure didn't feel like we heard anything.
Speak for yourself. There's one part that definitely has been nagging at me. Alright.
Me too, although I'm not certain whether it's especially significant. You're telling me I'm the only one who didn't pick up on it? Man.
You'll figure it out once we check back in with the stall owner. Let's head back to his place and touch base. So you went straight to the source and talked to the cops, eh? Makes sense, I guess. How'd it go? Did you manage to turn anything up about that crooked ass? Oh, we turned up quite a lot, in fact. I'd say we just about hit the jackpot. I'm confident that we found your man.
Already? That's too fast. Wait, we have? I didn't realize that at all. I can understand that. It was easy to miss, but there was one officer that rubbed me the wrong way.
Well, if you're feeling so confident, it's gotta be that one, right? I want to bring you over so you can confirm whether or not we've got the right person. You mind coming with us?
Sure, no problem. I couldn't forget the face even if I tried. I remember it clear as day.
Did you happen to catch a name? I'm curious. Of course. Our dirty cop is none other than Officer Camilio. At least that's what he claims to go by. Who knows if it's legit.
That guy? Are you for real? He seemed super nice. Out of everyone we talked to, he was the most fired up to help us.
Exactly, that's the problem. Werner was willing to hear us out, but she herself said the local bootleggers are hard to shut down. As for Kelvin, well, let's just say to redo him. And as Kelvin put it, trying to bring him in is like cat and mouse. They'll just scatter everywhere on you and crop up again later. Plus, with the festival occupying the force's attention, they're in no position to devote resources to anything other than serious crimes.
That's right. Despite that, Officer Camilio very clearly said he would absolutely arrest the seller who scammed us. It wouldn't be all that unusual if he was simply that dedicated to his job, but you have to remember, when we mentioned it was this stand specifically, he suddenly sounded a lot less interested.
That's strange. What does it all mean? Think about what you would do if you weren't in on the up and up. It all makes sense. Our man in blue wasn't interested in helping us. He was just looking for a new mark. A new mark that he can try and squeeze hush money out of the exact same way he has with you. But once he realized he already hit you up, he suddenly had a bunch of reasons why trusty law enforcement can't help. Well, that makes sense. I could see how someone like him would think that way.
But so far, all that shows is what he looks like. But so far, all that shows is that he looks like he might be crooked. Don't we need more evidence?
Funny you should say that. Funny you should say looks. That's the second problem with him. You can't rule out that he might not be police at all, let alone a rotten cop. We may all be dealing with an imposter.
Oh, damn! Are you serious? But he was clearly wearing his uniform when I talked to him. That makes him look about as legit as it gets.
That uniform is exactly what's wrong with him. It looked off to me too.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, his clothes did look newer to the other officers. Tharbad is a desert city with a lot of sand blowing. Officers try to stay neat, but it should be a bit of a struggle. Obviously, it's not impossible that it's a coincidence and his uniform just happens to be brand new, but when you think about that and the way he talked to us, that's enough.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
When you guys put it like that, I can see what makes him suspicious. We should definitely talk to him again.
Ooh, that asshole! I tried to be polite with him, thinking he was an authority figure, and now it turns out he's not even a real cop. Oh, he won't be getting away with him making a mockery of me. Where is he? I'ma kick his ass.
Whoa, slow down there, buddy. If our hunch about him being an imposter is right, we gotta tread with caution.
What? Why? What's the big deal?
Pretending you're a policeman isn't exactly a casual prank. It's flagrantly illegal and extremely risky. So the fact that he's doing so in full broad daylight in a massive city must mean
He's got bigger fish to fry. He's after something more than just shaking down random hawkers for shits and giggles. Exactly. Until we figure out what exactly it is our man is after, it's best to try negotiating with him, while trying to suss out what's up. Let me handle the talking here, alright? You keep your distance from him. We don't want anything happening.
Don't worry, we'll do our best to make sure you come out on top.
I hate not being in control of the situation. Alright, I'm trusting you guys to come through.
Alright, now that we've got that settled, we should probably take this guy over to see Officer Camilio.
Is there going to be a fight?
Hey, why did we have our chat?
Oh, hello again. Is there something else I can...
Right, so it's time to be real. I'm a Spriggan, and these are my assistants. A concerned citizen, you see, hired us to help with a crooked cop trying to shake him down for hush money, considering his bootlegging.
That's an interesting assignment you've been given. I fail to see what this has got to do with me, though.
Like hell you do. I recognize your smug face anyway, you asshole. It's him. This is definitely the man. If you don't want to be put on trial for extortion, you better back it up right now or else.
Whoa, take it easy, mister. I really can't understand what you're even talking about when you yell like that, sir. If I happen to say anything to you before, then very well, I take it back. Easy enough, right? Does that make you feel better? Now, if you excuse me, I have to leave. I'm really busy right now.
Huh?
What's the rush, pal? We're not done talking. I don't think my client can take you at your word. You know, given your rampant history of lying.
I don't understand. What else do you want from me?
Well, how about you give us your full name and precinct? We can, you know, run that by the Tharbad police and make sure you get accommodation for good service. Even if you came in from a different part of the country to help out, they should still have no problem looking you up.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
You could show us your badge, too. We can look up your deets, no problem. Whatever works for you, buddy.
This is ridiculous. I don't have to put up with this. If you keep this nonsense up, I'll arrest all of you.
Oh, so you'll take us all down to the police station, right? Don't know you're a fake right away if you do that, you dummy.
Little bit. You really are an imposter. What kind of cop talks to civilians like that? Bastard, you'll pay for making a fool out of me. Let's go. You dumbass, don't...
Well, I can't get loud, but anyway,
Stay where you are. That's it. I tried to keep calm, but you just had to get a hold of yourself. Ahead of yourself. I think it's time to shut you the hell up. I tried to warn you.
Oh crud, we're starting to draw some serious attention. Everybody please calm down. We have the situation under control.
Shit. Could this get any worse?
He's right. I don't want this to end with the client getting stabbed. On one hand, I can't guarantee his safety unless I give up on apprehending our imposter. On the other hand, this guy really seems like bad news. I could try to take him down, but we might not make it out unscathed. We're taking him in. Get ready. This could get messy.
I told you to stay away!
Eat shit. That all you got? You can keep fighting if you enjoy it. I do enjoy a good tango. You get what we're saying. Surrender now if you don't want to get hurt. Know what's it gonna be.
Damn you. Guess the odds are stacked against me.
Are you alright? Oh no, you're hurt. Here, let me treat you.
Hey, can one of you contact the police for us? Although it wouldn't shock me if they're already on their way.
On it. How are you feeling, Marcelo? You're not too hurt, are you?
Give me a second here. What's this? Yeah, I already did that one. Keep it moving. Okay. So I don't need that open anymore.
Nothing I can't handle. I should have charged in and confronted the guy like... I shouldn't have charged in and confronted the guy like that anyway.
I definitely owe you guys. You done a ton for me. Thanks again for everything. I'll make sure your reward is worth it. Hey, we won't say no. Just keep the bootlegs to yourself, alright? Don't worry, I wasn't gonna pull that on you.
Still, it sounds like there's another guy like him if they're called the Da Vinci brothers. Yeah, I can't believe we confronted a wanted criminal. It sounded like they just snuck in, like they just stuck to Edith before. Wonder why they're here. Probably thinking they can use the commotion from the film festival to make a killing. While the killing's good, plain and simple. If his brother is out there, it's probably safe to assume he's already up to no good.
Agreed. All we can do is hope that whatever he's doing, we don't get more work on our desk because of it. Just keep this all in the file cabinet, and in the meantime, let's find some more work.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
That's where you sit there and wonder why that's much of a chaos option.
'Cause